the Asian sensation Kanji, and you're watching Cheap Shot Entertainment.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
So the first show is finished and we're heading back to the second show now, the 7 o'clock show of the Iron Woman 2-show thing for Wrestling Resurgence. Watching Cheap Shot Entertainment. This is the second video for the day, so I thought I'd just do an introduction for you and just say, subscribe if you like the videos, and slightly different this time, but yeah, we'll look forward to the show and we'll get back to you. So, wasn't much information about show 2. They gave us like a rundown of everything that was going to happen on the show, the matches. Really nice touch in terms of showing people what to expect. We also got a really cool magazine type thing that was a study of black wrestlers, men and women, for Black History Month. Really cool pictures. Can't praise them enough. Love that kind of stuff. And it was a gift on every single chair, which was really nice. And that was for show 2. So that's how we kicked off show 2. Really good. We changed seats at this point because we decided on one side near the entranceway for the first show. Couldn't really see a lot, so we ended up going on the little bit of what I would call bleachers for the second show. Much better view, and subsequently we got into the matches a bit more in the second show, but the pace really picked up in the second show. We start the second show with a Iron Woman of Resurgence semi-final match. It is Rijo versus Alexis Falcon. Rijo would give Alexis Falcon's leg a lot of attention in this one. Alexis still nursing the injured leg from the attack by Lizzie Evo, and yeah, straight away Rijo jumped on that leg, and it was pretty much done and dusted from there. She was able to fight back a little bit, but Rijo just overpowering her and kicking and even kicking out the purple haze from Rijo. The knee would just give out, and it was a half crab, beautiful half crab, I might add, from Rijo that would get the submission on Alexis Falcon. No doubt we have not seen the end of this rivalry between Alexis Falcon and Lizzie Evo, possibly with Rijo being part of that as well. I do love me some good heel work, and Rijo is really good here, getting the crowd really going at her, and subsequently getting the crowd to cheer for Alexis Falcon. Hope you get better very soon, Alexis. And this match definitely gets a massive thumbs up. Great way to start the second show. Windsor versus Mercedes Blaze was next. Love both of these ladies, having seen them before. And again, an absolute banger of a match. And it probably could be the best match of the whole day. But my personal opinion, that would be the match that I think possibly followed this one. Reading down my notes, yes, it was the one that followed this one. So it just got better and better and better. Mercedes Blaze doing some really good heel work here, and she had a fantastic performance in this match. So giving the performance of a lifetime, I'm sure, having 2 matches in one day. taking Windsor to her limits when Alex Windsor comes in with a lot of fanfare. This was her Resurgence debut and really got the chance to shine. Alex Windsor would get a second great match of the day and a second win with a pop-up Liger Bomb, which was absolutely incredible. And then going to uh, get the win here with the Emerald Fusion from Alex Windsor. And yeah, really good match. Mark this one down in your watch list if it becomes available on the Resurgence YouTube channel. Very much one to watch. Speaking of ones to watch, this match was my pick of the best match of the day, and there were some absolutely fantastic matches in this second show. It is Clementine versus Ava Everett in a Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe match. Now, what? I mean, this was just insane. When they announced it, it was like, okay, but it soon became apparent that it was basically a casket match with a wardrobe. Clementine dressed up as a lion, Ava Everett dressed up as the witch, played wonderfully uh, by, by Ava Everett, including wanting to eat the kiddies on the front row, which was really funny. Clementine only speaking in meows and growls, of course, all the way through. How the referee knew what she was saying, I had no idea. A chant of "Where's your broomstick?" rings out throughout the Attenborough Arts Centre, followed by "Where's your cauldron?" and "Where's your black cat?" Yes, this match actually happened, people. Clementine was out as the lion in a callback to the Theatre of Wrestling live performance. Which uh, was absolutely fantastic. And what happened? Well, basically, the crowd uh, breaks out into a chorus of "In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle," and Clementine dances to it, uh, uh, followed by a chant only fitting for AJ Styles fans, which was you are, lion, lion." Um, yes, um, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, get on to the match. This was an absolute banger. It was a hoot of a match. It was a full-on comedy match, but it had some great wrestling in it as well. Both these ladies are absolutely fantastic. And looking back at it now, I wish I'd have got a picture with both of them together for the thumbnail of this video. Sadly, I did not. Ava threatened the children in the audience, and Clementine came to rescue her, leading to an RSPCA song. And yeah, we move on to Ava using sleeping powder on Clementine, the lion, and she fell asleep and told everyone to be quiet. Of course, they weren't, and that led to the commentator Joel Kennard to shout loudly, although I thought he was probably thought he was whispering, "The lion is asleep," followed by "The lion is heading back to the wardrobe." Best commentary line in pro wrestling, full stop. Um, this led to a "This is Rawsome" chant from the crowd, and Clementine woke up, was able to diffuse Ava's dirty tactics and send her into the wardrobe with the use of sleeping powder and the world's most powerful nose boop this side of the Atlantic, um, besides Chris Statlander. And she fell into the wardrobe, and you got your winner, which was Clementine. This match was just absolutely insane, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. When I told people about this match and said, "Oh, did you enjoy wrestling?" I said, "Yeah, there was a Lion Witch and a Wardrobe match." It was like, "What?" But it really genuinely was fantastic. Well done to both these ladies. You had my full attention all the way through that, and it was a testament because it was indeed just a full-on comedy match. Moving on, we get the Uprising, which is Sky Smithson and Rhea O'Reilly versus Charlie Morgan and Jetta for the Eve Tag Team Championships. Um, the only championship that would be defended on throughout the whole of the two shows. So come back from the break, and yeah, really good match here between the uh, the Uprising and Charlie Morgan and Jetta, who are real life partners, of course, and yeah. Um, Again, really, really good. Hampered by slip ups here, but the ropes got cleaned after the match, which were clearly getting a bit sweaty or getting some kind of debris on them as Charlie Morgan went for a um, move, which she ended up slipping on. Did hit first time though. Uh, sorry, second time recovered, hit the move again. Sign of a true pro there. Um, the uprising seem to follow the same kind of structure throughout all of their matches. Get to a certain point, start losing, cheat a little bit, and then um, go on to cheat a bit more and win. We had the Uprising win this match was with an assisted curb stomp to Jetta, and they retain the championships as their second reign will continue with the title belts. Lizzie Evo came out next and interrupted Bo Bells to say something that she needs to get off her chest, berating Bo and taking telling her not to talk for her. So yeah, she comes out. She says, "No one can beat me." And the guy on the front row said, "Hold on a minute, you lost earlier in the day," which gave um, Lizzie Evo a chance to corpse in the middle of the ring. So who would come out to challenge Lizzie Evo? None other than Laura Di Matteo, and we get a really good on-the-fly match. You get a feeling that some of these matches were put together at last minute to fill the gap left, a huge gap left by Charlie Evans and Kanji. Um, so good match. Really didn't get into the next gear. Again, Laura Di Matteo not doing much, if any, high flying in this match. Lizzie Evo doing a lot of really good heel work and berating the crowd, and the ref, of course. In a bit of a surprise move, though, we did have Laura win with her 4V's submission, and Lizzie Evo got the point of shame. So yes, she lost the match. She wasn't very happy. She stormed off into the back, and yeah, your winner in this match is Laura Di Matteo. On to the final match of the night and of the day, of course. Um, we get Alex Windsor versus Rijo for the Iron Women of Resurgence tournament final match. So it came down to Alex and Rijo. Both have had two previous matches during the day. This was the third match. and quite possibly, apart from how much I enjoyed the Blind Witch in the Wardrobe match, was ultimately the match of the day for me. I'm going to stop now. Right, okay. Day of great wrestling, really good match. It spilled out into the back. These two just landed big shots on each other. They were not holding up. There was a bit of leeway being given. Like I say, they brawled into the cafe area, and no one knew what to do at this point. So although it was a great match, didn't know whether to sort of follow into the cafe or whether to sort of wait, how long they were going to be. So it's always really difficult to do spots like this in a smaller venue, which is why when WWE and AEW do them, they fight into the crowd, where they can still be seen by the crowd. So yeah, there was a whole bit of the match we didn't see. They came back into the main venue. They start beating each other up again. Just really just fantastic wrestling from both of these two. It could have done without the battling into the cafe. They could have battled through the crowd, for example. Um, and yeah, Rijo would hit Purple Haze and get only a near fall on Alex Windsor. The power of the Purple Haze not really showing throughout the day. Not a big fan of people hitting their finishing moves and then the other person kicking out because it makes the move look weak. But Alex Windsor would hit the top rope sunset Liger bomb to end the match, and it would take something huge to take out Rijo because she had been on a tear all day. Really impressed with Rio. But Alex Windsor would become the first ever Iron Woman of Resurgence tournament champion with the win in this one. Really good day of wrestling throughout the day. We get post-match, we get spoken to by Alex Windsor, who gets the mic and says thank you. And the match, the day ends with a chorus of "Why Can't We Be Friends?" Leading to the next pay-per-view, of course. So yes, that is everything from the Iron Women of Resurgence pay-per-view from Saturday the 12th of.
Don't usually do endings, but that is it. The end of Wrestling Resurgence at the Attenborough Art Centre in Leicester, the University of Leicester, on the 12th of March. I almost forgot the date there. On the 12th of March. Overall, really good day. Show 2 was definitely much better, as you could probably expect, being the evening show. Not to say that the afternoon show wasn't good, because it was. Standout matches, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it was the Lion Witch in the Wardrobe match, which I've explained earlier in the video. But really, really, really good. For the money, I would say we got more bang for our buck in the second show than we did in the first, but then they were dependent on two big headline stars in Charlie Evans and Kanji, who are both unfortunately injured. So yeah, really good day overall. We'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Cheap Shot Entertainment. I have been Luke, and you are Cheap Shot.
Bye.